proposition is the logical case that you build that convinces a prospective client that you're the best choice for them. Because they have many options. Regardless of how specialized your service or product may seem, people have options. There's other products that accomplish the same thing or other services that accomplish the same thing. It could be a software solution. And a lot of the businesses that we speak with think that, oh, we have such a specialized service, we don't really have competition. And then we show them all the actual competition that they have while they've been losing out on customers. So that value proposition is key because it makes a person look at what you're doing and say, you know what, I have to be an absolute fool to do business with anyone else except you, regardless of price. Again, we're not going to delve too much into that today. Yet that's an important part of your business growth strategy. Now, as far as winning the emotional argument, branding is how you win the emotional argument. Here's a great definition for branding. Branding is the sum total of all the emotions, the feelings, and memories that a client has with your company, product, or service. If you want to think of branding, that's what you want to think of. All the emotions, the memories, and the feelings that a client has with your company, product, or service. That's why companies spend millions and billions of dollars at times on branding. Because human beings, we like to think that we're so complicated. Yet we're actually not. And we like to think that we're thinking creatures that feel. In actuality, we are feeling creatures that think. That's why all buying is emotion-based. This is why branding is so important. Okay, so that's what we're going to touch on with branding. We'll touch on it a bit more later on. Now we're going to take it directly into social media marketing. And to understand effectively how to leverage online social media marketing, you must first understand how to effectively leverage offline social media marketing. Because that's what it is. So here's a quick history of social media marketing. Social media marketing is not something that's new. It's been popularized in the last maybe 4 or 5 years because of sites like MySpace and Facebook and Twitter. Yet social media marketing has been around since commerce has been around. And many of you have been doing social media marketing for years and didn't realize it. So some examples of social media marketing are public speaking. That's social media marketing. Even when you're doing the 60-second, when they have you stand up and do the old 60-second thing, that's social media marketing. What you're doing today, meeting each other, exchanging business cards, getting to know people, that's social media marketing. The key word is social. And we'll touch on this more as we go online and discuss the strategies there. It is social. It's about building relationship. Though people come to an event to get clients, we really want to socialize too. We don't really want to get pitched and sold at an event. Okay? Now, one of the most effective ways of leveraging is what you're doing today, attending events like the ones that the Chamber hosts. The most effective way to leverage it, though, to get the best results, is to join groups. So when you're putting your actual strategy together, we already covered the other stuff. Here's the next part. It's like, okay, if I want to get out and I want to get customers or new clients for my business, I need to join organizations that are going to bring prospects together, people who will most likely buy what I sell. Okay? So you say, okay, Long Beach Chamber of Commerce, awesome. I'm there, right? And you join and you attend the events. Well, the people who are more savvy and know how to really work, these events, join the groups. There's always groups that each organization has. There's one, the Ambassadors Program, Joel, is it? The Ambassadors Program. So this is a group within the Chamber. And what programs like this do are you're the one who goes out and you meet the new members. New members, you come and you talk to them. Your credibility is established because you essentially have the endorsement of the Chamber, so to speak. Not officially, yet it's the perception. Okay? And because of that, you're able to more effectively leverage the events and get more business this way. It's important to understand when we take it online. Okay, so within the organization, there are groups that will give you better results. Okay? Now, we're going to go into how to leverage these events. Because I have a lot of friends and people that I know who have gone to events for years. Some of them say, oh, I've been going to these different events, I don't get much business from it, this kind of thing. And it's because they don't know how to properly monetize going to these events. So here's how we do it. The key thing to understand is you're not there to sell. And we probably all have met this person, who, was just trying to sell us a little too much. It's like, calm down, you know, we can talk business later. Try to schedule appointments and get in our business cards, and they ultimately become that annoying voice the day after the event that calls us up, hey, you know, we met the other day at the event, I just wanted to call and touch bases with you, and this kind of thing. And that's not the person that you want to be. The whole point is to establish a relationship. And that's what we want to do with the events. So you want to build a relationship. Now, does anyone here have prepared what they call a 30-second elevator pitch? We got one person. Anyone else? 2, 3, 4? Okay. Now, you see the holes in your strategy already. If your hands aren't going up, then you'll understand why. This is important, though. You have to have this, and that's why I said exactly what we're doing at the events offline is what we have to do online. What a 30-second elevator pitch is a prepared presentation that essentially explains who you are, what you do, and how you help your target clients. And ideally, it might take around 30 seconds. This is good to have, okay? Because a lot of times, if you ask someone what they do, it takes them 5-10 minutes of rambling on, and you still don't quite understand what they do, right? That 30-second elevator pitch, bam, it's right there. Now, I'm going to share something with you for our people who have the 30-second elevator pitch. That's good, and not quite a bullseye still, because no one wants to get pitched. Does anyone here want to stand there for 2 hours and have one person after another pitch you? No. So what you want to have is what we call, at CEO Business Institute, a 60-second elevator conversation. Okay? And this is a key paradigm shift. Because everyone who comes to an event, they want to have a good conversation. Right? So the thing is to have your pitch shaped like a conversation. And we're going to cover some of the points on how to shape that conversation. And what happens is that the person does not realize that they're being pitched. Yet they're being